News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome to the Talk TV studios. I'm your host, Doug Brendel, and I'm lonely. Yeah, that's right. We need someone else here. I need to talk with somebody. We'll get there. We just kicked it off this past week. I know you've probably seen a few past episodes where I'm practicing hosting the show with some of my fellow employees. Well, I needed to learn how to do all of the technical ins and outs that go into making a show, because basically it's a one-man band here. I'm really grateful that they've set me up with my own studio, my own set, so to speak. It's really nice. Thanks a lot, boss. But we also have new for 2012, a TV guide for Digital 46. Now you can tune into 46.4 and see what's on 46.1, .2, and .3, something that you previously had to go to the internet to find out. Also, What Are You Selling, the show that we fired up back in November, will also be a large part of 46.4, and the prices have gone down once again. The boss believes that there's a huge market out there for the inexpensive ads, and I have to agree with him. $10, folks. $10 to have your ad on 46.4. All you need to do is send me an email with pictures and descriptions of those items you want to sell, or the address of your garage sale, whatever the case may be. $10 gets your ad on What Are You Selling. In the next couple days, I'll have that for you with all the complete details. Right now, we're just doing a quick rundown. Also, Talk TV being the main part of 46.4 is what I want to stress today. And I want to kick it off by throwing out some talking points to all of you here in Pahrump and get some folks in here and talk about things that are important to us. Now, I know, number one, people who live in a Shawnee Ridge would like some relief if they haven't already gotten some. But if you live in a Shawnee Ridge, or if you are familiar with that project and the travesty that was committed on the people who bought those homes there, I'd like to hear from you. Doug at KPVM.TV. That's my email. Also, Black Road. What's going on there? It's only been a couple of years now, hasn't it, that they've torn up a huge section of it and nothing is happening. Tied up in the courts, tied up in litigation. But we should be able to expect some relief for something like this instead of, oh, well, that's the way it goes. So again, anybody who's knowledgeable about this, has some information on it, or if you would just like to sound off on it, email me, Doug at KPVM.TV. And we're not going to limit our discussions to just local matters. As a matter of fact, on Facebook today, I can see that there is still a huge number of people out there who are into the birther issue. That's where a lot of people are questioning President Obama's qualifications, at his base qualifications of being a U.S. citizen. So, where's that going? I don't know. It seems like a dead issue to me, but if anyone has anything real along those lines, not just hearsay, if they have a clip of someone who lived in Kenya and said, yes, I saw that baby born, little Barack, yes, he was born right here in Nairobi. Hey, wouldn't that be great? We'll scoop them right here on TV 46. But anyway, we're not going to limit things to just the local area. Anything that's on your mind that you'd like to talk about, I would like to hear from you. You can send me an email, because I will be putting emails on the screen and sharing those with everyone. And I will be letting you know of guests who are coming up in the future so that you, the viewer, can send me an email, and I will present your questions to that guest on the day they arrive. Speaking of which, we've got the caucus coming up on February 4th. That's a Saturday. Today is the 27th, a Friday, so we've got 1 week until the caucuses. If you can represent your presidential candidate in the Republican caucuses, why don't you give me an email and let me know that you would like to come up here and represent your candidate. So I guess that would be Newt Gingrich, Mitt Romney, Rick Santorum, Ron Paul. We already got him covered. We got somebody coming in on the 1st who's going to give us the lowdown on what Ron Paul is all about. So next week should be a good one. I'd like to hear from those of you who are backing the candidate and give me the reasons why people should consider him to be the Republican nominee for the president in 2012. Anyway, folks, this is your forum. You can come up here, and we'd like to spend a good 15 to 20 minutes, if we could, on the subject of your choice. Again, local, state, national, doesn't matter, international. If it concerns you, if it is a passion of yours, come on up. Share it with Pahrump. That's all for now, and we'll be seeing you here regularly on 46.4. Keep on talking.